Greetings, Mechwarriors! My name is TTB, Chef TTB, and today I'm going to show you how to properly cook Roughneck pancakes Dakka side up. Okay guys, this is German Mechgineering, you know the drill by now. We're playing the Roughneck 1A today, and by Dakka side up, I mean literally we have a Dakka side and it is high up. The Roughneck 1A, right-hand-sided ultra autocannon Dakka Lord. Look at the height of these cannons, guys. You can basically shoot anything that you can see from your cockpit, which is really beautiful. And you can use the left side of the mech just to shield against enemy fire and keep your right side healthy. Let's have a look at the build, guys. The base is going to be a standard engine 270. You have to go standard here because the ultra autocannons use the full size of the right torso, so you don't have any slots left for light engine or XL. We have an Ultra AC-10 and an Ultra AC-5. We run 4.5 tons of Ultra AC-10 ammo and 4 tons of Ultra AC-5 ammo, endosteel structure, light ferrofibrous armor, and of course double heat sinks. As you can see, we lower the head a little bit, the arms a little bit, and the legs a little bit to be able to fit all of that, but the ammo should be plenty, and you've got a 30 damage double tap here that you can utilize at ranges of about 500 meters. So still really good range and good maneuverability with 67 kph. Heat management, not an issue. For most of the maps, heat will not be the issue. The issue will be that you will jam up. The problem is, guys, we're only having this build here in a 65 tonner. Now, normally you would mirror this to the other side. You would have the left side torso with the same weapons, and you would be in a 100 ton assault mech. We don't have that luxury, so we have to work with what we have, and that means we have half the loadout of, for example, a Fafnir or an Annihilator here. But the problem, of course, is, and the danger is, when you jam up, you've got a big problem. And we'll get to that later in the matches. But for now, let's jump into the skill tree. And by the way, guys, the nice and high hard points, of course, make a lot of things possible here. So make sure to use and abuse them. Now for the skill tree, we go heavily into the firepower tree. We take enhanced UAC 1 and 2, magazine capacity 1 and 2, and then we grab some of the heat gen nodes and some of the cooldown nodes as well. Then we go heavily into survival, take the full survival tree, maximum armor, maximum structure, maximum tankiness, and that gives us 107 on the CT, 77 armor on the side torsos, structure 60 almost for the torso, and 82 for the CT. This mech is going to be very tanky, guys, very tanky indeed, and that's really nice to have. Then we go into the sensors tree, we take seismic 1 and 2, we take 5 points of radar deprivation, and then in the auxiliary tree, we go the right hand side to go double artillery strike and enhanced spotting, and that is going to be the build for today, guys. The TTB Roughneck Dakka side up pancake. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy into a dropship and see how it performs. Let's see if the enemy teams like the taste of TTB's Roughneck. I'll see you there. Alright guys, here we are on our first map. It is going to be Rubelite Oasis, and we are marching slowly towards the center of the map. I'm trying to keep to the low ground here because I am very far behind my team and I don't want to get caught out in the middle or on top here. If I go on top, I'm going to be too slow just to get around the circle here. So we're going to go low ground, try and find some targets. For example, that Kodiak here with the 4 AC-10s. Somebody has been watching videos. Never mind then. Let's go onto the Eben Jack, who's just standing there. Drop the artillery strike on him, fall back now, and then rinse and repeat. Support my teammate that's out in the open, try to hit these guys over here. That's in little Kid Fox over there. There is the Kodiak coming in again. He apparently wants more fire, and of course we will happily oblige. If we get some more good shots in, his side torso will drop down, but unfortunately I hit the arm more than the side torso, and then I'm not hitting the little Kid Fox. Oh well, that is fine by me. The thing is though, the enemy team now is about to build a firing line in Echo 5, and that means we have to move, guys. We have to get the hell out of dodge and get towards the Echo 7 side, because there we have this nice ridge that we can use and abuse with our ultra autocannons and shoot at the enemy and then get to cover very quickly. And we will have the full range of motion onto Echo 5, even down below, and maybe even can help out Delta 6 down below. So let's see what we can find here. Enemy Corsair CT open, that is interesting to know. There's also the Kodiak still behind here, and if he moves this way, yep, perfect, we can go ahead and do some more damage to him, help our teammates, and this Kodiak should be dead. If I could shoot, unfortunately I was jammed up. That's alright though, let's move into Delta 6. I see some fire coming from the right hand side here, guys. You always need to pay attention what's going on. Let's go onto the Bushwhacker, try not hit to, nah, yeah, that's not not hit our teammate here. That's a big problem with people jump jetting around, but there's an assault mech around the corner. That's a Roughneck, but he's about to die here. Is there anything else? Yep, okay, great thing. My teammates actually know how to use the R button, so I now know that there is 2 assault mechs actually still down here, a Blood Asp and something else, and my teammates are fighting. I can see an assault up front, so let's go ahead and help our assault buddy here and my other friends to go in onto the enemy Blood Asp and try and deal some damage to his side torso. I'm not really hitting it properly though. He's hiding behind the smoke of his dead teammate. Okay, that's a good thing. Unfortunately, I'm jammed up right now, but UAC 10 is still working, so let's keep the Dakka going and just get a little bit of a Dakka volley onto this target. Just trying to open up the other side torso, and whenever he switches back to me, I'm going for the other side torso. Taking a little bit of damage here now. I need to twist and turn, but oh yeah, somebody overheated, which means we go for the vulnerable side torso. 1 and 2, he's down. Beautiful. Well, that is enemy assaults down, 7 kills to 5 right now for my team. That's looking good. That is a map buckle that didn't hit this guy, unfortunately. Looks like a clear line of fire, but it isn't. Let's go ahead and help my teammate here deal with this gentleman here in his stomp row. And of course, there is once again the Eben Jack from before. And it's sometimes really hard to hit these guys, especially when your light mechs just walk into your line of fire like that. It's inadvertent. They're not looking backwards, but they're also not paying attention to where I'm at, but that's fine. We take down this guy, then we go for the ass of the Evil Jack, take him down as well, and now it's just 2 targets left alive. Cyrus and something else, something tiny down here. That's Kid Fox. That's the Kid Fox from the beginning of the match, I think. So let's go ahead and try to chase him down, get some more damage onto his side torso, and now we're running into the problem again. The mech does not bend far enough. It does not bend. Where is Bending Rodriguez when you need him? Okay, well, just 1 guy left alive right now, which is the tiny Osiris. Now here's the question, guys. Who's gonna get the kill? The guys with the lasers, with the pulse lasers, or TTB shooting ultra autocannons from 500 meters? Well, let's see. First volley misses, second doesn't, and the third's a charm. Beautiful. Well, of course the answer is TTB at 500 meters with ultra autocannons. What were you thinking? You knew that already if I'm asking like that. Okay, let's have a look at the scoreboard, guys. 12 kills over 5. Final kill. Numbers: 3 killing blows, 5 assists, 1 kill most damage dealt, 700 damage done, 200 damage taken, and 8 components destroyed. I would say overall, actually a pretty good result here for us. Don't forget, guys, we only have half the firepower of an assault mech. And guys, if you enjoy this content, try out that build, and of course check out my Patreon page to become a member of Team TTB. So, as I said, guys, this is the firepower of half an assault mech, half a Roughneck, or half an annihilator, and so getting 700 damage is actually pretty respectable, because that means if you look at that in an assault mech, you would have done 1400 damage, which is very, very good. So, let's go ahead and show these slowpokes here, the dark side of this moon on the HPG manifold. If you're too slow out the gate, the enemy team will just murder you. So, this is, again, guys, a public service announcement. Don't be AFK at the start of the match, and don't walk around aimlessly, because you will get murdered. And, Arctic Cheetah thinks he's, I don't know, Chuck Norris or something. He's going right for my teammates here, right in their backs. The Warhawk doesn't even realize that his radar is going down. Okay, fine by me. Let's help our teammates here take down that Arctic Cheetah. The Kid Fox is a little bit suicidal. Dude, you're standing right in front of the enemy. Just walk backwards. I mean, he did afterwards, as he was taking damage as a reflex. But you should, guys, you should have a like modus operandi, I would say. If you're standing right in front of an enemy, try to move away from them, try to clear that line of fire behind you so that your teammates can assist you. Otherwise you might die, and you also might die to friendly fire, because they're trying to hit the enemy but don't realize you are in the way. Speaking about in the way, there's a supernova boiler shooting at me, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna fall here. I'm not gonna push in onto the enemies, and that's pushing in is all I can do. I can just push in and look scary, because all my weapons were jammed up, unfortunately, but that's alright. Active Wolf should be falling here any second, and we can help our team take the top here. There's still the King Crab behind here trying to snipe and whatnot, but he's got 2 assaults coming in on his right hand flank, so he's gonna be dead here. And we are even adding a little bit of Dakka as we walk towards our teammates. Yeah, he is very dead. Yeah, large laser and gauss rifles. Yeah, you thought you might be sniping here, guys, but no. Once again, Kid Fox does the same mistake again, walking up into the face of the enemy. Guys, I can only repeat myself. It is really dangerous. Don't do it. dual heavy gauss to the back, and you're dead, and your teammate gets a timeout because you were stupid enough to crawl up into the enemy's face and or ass. So don't do that. We're gonna go ahead and go onto the enemy huntsman here, help our buddy down below. Oh dear, that's 2 guys. No, I'm not gonna jump down into that. That's a wolfhound, that's a summoner, and yeah, no, we're not jumping into 3 guys. That would be unhealthy. The last one was the huntsman. So instead we're gonna hold the position here, and now once I've got some teammates here with me, now is the time to actually drop down and do some damage. Jump in, fight the summoner, not my teammate. I was very dangerous right now, I was almost shooting my teammate. Now we go to the summoner and the wolfhound. Unfortunately, the jams are not my friend, so I just have to shoot and Dakka with what I have right now. Wolfhounds, by the way, guys, are very tanky, so keep that in mind when you're fighting against them. He's shut down now. I'm trying to kill him, but I just got my Ultra AC5. The UX-10 is still jammed. Oh, cruel world. Okay, well, maybe we can get the kill on this guy here. Nope, never mind, he also dies. Okay, well, 10 kills over 4, looking good for us. My mech has barely been scratched for whatever reason. But hey, I'm happy about that. Every match where I don't die horribly because I'm the punching bag is a good match, guys. So, let's find these last 2 guys. From the blip on the radar, I'm assuming this guy is up top. Yep, and there he actually is. A Javelin with 2 ERPPCs. The problem for him is, A, he doesn't have ECM or stealth, and B, we've got Lerms and all of the other good stuff, so the next Lerm volley is gonna rip this guy apart. Ripperoni, Jabberoni, don't go there. Well, only 1 guy remaining right now, and that last guy, I think, is AFK. Yep, enemy team just confronted Delta 3 AFK, so we'll just walk on over there and try and kill him. Now guys, this is a very interesting mech. I highly recommend you try it out. I was actually surprised on how good it feels, because you would think, it doesn't sound like enough firepower and whatnot. 65-ton mech, only 30 double tap and whatnot. It felt weak, but the truth is, it actually isn't. You just have to make sure to move with the team, as always. Pick your positions, pick them well, and keep shooting as much as you can, which is true for any mech, but for this one in particular, it is very, very important. You need to chew through that ammo, and you need to chew through that ammo as much as possible, and of course make sure that you hit that ammo into enemy targets. That would also be helpful if you want to try and kill something or do some damage. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and finish up that AFK bushwhacker, farm a little bit of damage on him, because why the hell not? We can afford it for once in our life, so let's just sit there and enjoy a little bit of Dakka with a side of maple syrup Lerms onto the poor bushwhacker, and if I'm not jammed up like crazy, I might be able to take the leg here, and there we go. Darshi blows, does a nosedive, and drops into the surface of the moon. Burning, smoking, and forgotten. Press F to pay respects. 0 killing blows, none assists, 1 kill most damage dealt, 727 damage done, only 66 damage taken, 5 components taken out. Once again, guys, very, very solid performance, actually top damage on the match as well. Guys, hope you have a great day, hope you had some fun today. See you soon.